that was it. Oh my God, this is it. That was it. Give me my platinum. Oh my God. There it goes. Eagles will, Eagles will, Eagles will. Platinum. Here we go. Master of his fate. Let's go.
Platinum right here, right now. Here we go. Yes, sir. Master Assassin. Unlock all trophies. I think I did it. I think I did it. I did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. There it is. Platinum, baby. Yeah.
That will cost you your life!
I'm so tired of listening to that, bro. Oh my God! I'm really about to rage at a 17-year-old game, man. It's crazy. I hate it here. I hate it here.
God! I don't even know what to do. I can't even grasp the concept. Don't you dare.
Oh, I'll use my fist, all right. Shut up!
I hate it. I hate everything about this game.
There's never been a more annoying video game.
They're already fighting, dude. I hate this game. Hey!
This is the first platinum trophy, guys, that has caused literal blood. This platinum trophy has drawn blood.
I killed him.
What?
Yeah! My God, man. It feels like it has been forever since we've done an Assassin's Creed. Like, when was the last time we did one of the... Oh my God. Hey. That's on me. My bad. I have been running from the Assassin's Creed 3 Platinum Trophy for quite a while now, for two reasons in particular. The first is pretty simple. I have always been an avid AC3 hater. Way back in the day when this game first came out, I put a fair amount of time into it. In fact, according to my Xbox achievements list, I got all the way to sequence 9 in August of 2013. That is the majority of the game, and I still did not like it. I guess at the time, playing as a protagonist other than Ezio did not do it for me, and overall, the game just didn't click. The second reason is that Assassin's Creed 3 has one of the most brutal completion experiences in the entire franchise. To get this one done, I will need to do essentially every minute task the game has to offer, every optional objective in every main mission, every optional objective in every side mission, including the naval missions, nearly 400 collectibles scattered across colonial America, completing every challenge, which means hunting and skinning a variety of animals, crafting specific items, and knocking out an annoyingly long list of incredibly mundane activities out in the open world. And the worst part of it all, perhaps the worst thing I've done in this series yet, the mini-games, where I get to go head-to-head against the greatest, most intelligent AI ever created by the human race. This was 2012, bro. We are in the generation of AI, and it cannot compete with the Morris AI from Assassin's Creed 3 from 2012 on the Xbox 360. Like, what is this? When you look at all of this on paper, you start to wonder if Assassin's Creed 3 should have been called Assassin's Creed Redemption. Please laugh at that joke. I thought it was funny until I said it out loud. And if all of that somehow wasn't enough, I also have to 100% complete the weirdest DLC I have ever played, that takes place in an alternate reality where George Washington becomes a tyrannical monarch hell-bent on conquering human civilization, and the only way to stop him is by gathering magical spirit animal powers. Gonna be a long one, folks. You know what's what's pretty valuable in today's world? Money. You know what's more valuable? More money. I'm going somewhere with this. When it comes to money, the goal should always be to make your money work for you and not the other way around. So that's why I started banking through Chime, America's #1 choice for banking and sponsor of today's video. First off, their high yield savings account earns 3.75% APY, 9 times the national average, by the way. So if you were to stack up $5,000 over the course of a year, that's 191 extra bucks in your pocket. I need that right now. I'm down a couple controllers from recording this video. And we can't leave out the good old Chime card, which offers 5% cash back in a category of your choice. Gas, travel, and more. I'm still going gas here. Those prices cause me physical pain every time I look at them. But think about how that's money you are already spending every month. If you spend $400 a month on gas, at 5% cash back, that is $240 extra for you every year. I mean, why not take advantage of it? You're spending it anyway. Chime wants you to not only keep more of your hard-earned money, but actually earn on it too. So go ahead and click the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code on screen to join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. Thanks to Chime for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. Let's take a few steps back all the way to the very beginning, where the first trophy we need to get is Rude Awakening, or re-entering the Animus. Assassin's Creed 3 picks up right where AC Revelations left off. Desmond Miles and his crew, along with his father William, find and open the Grand Temple in New York with Ezio's Apple of Eden. And side note, for some reason they made Desmond look chopped in this game. They massacred my boy. Why he looks so weird? What the heck? He looked like Morph from X-Men. Morph! The big overarching conflict in the modern day story is the world is set to end on December 21st, 2012. And to prevent that from happening, Desmond has to find the key to the inner vault of the temple by accessing another one of his ancestors' memories via the Animus. But this time, not Ezio Auditore, but a different family entirely, the Kenways of the 18th century. Before hopping in, we run through the traditional Animus training segment, reintroducing those early AC core mechanics and controls we all know and love, or know at least. And I kicked it off with the $1,000,000 question. So out of curiosity, what's so bad about the remastered version compared to OG? Because I've heard everybody hates this remaster. This feels weird, dude. I mean, it's just kind of classic AC parkour. Feels similar to Revelations, from what I can remember. Pretty standard festivities. I'm sorry, what? Am I going? Why is the marker still back there? Okay, I think I just need to keep going. I do be missing the old Assassin's Creed parkour. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. See, bro, we already glitching, man. We're already glitching. Okay, I think we might be in for a pretty miserable experience. That is crazy. In the tutorial, dog? Was that right? I don't know. Chat, lock in. Y'all are not locked.
Synchronization.
Trophy! Rude Awakening, re-enter the Animus. The tutorial transitions directly into sequence 1, the beginning of what is a notoriously long prologue. We start out in the year 1754, playing as the legendary Haytham Kenway, as he searches for a target he intends to assassinate at an opera house in London. New email received. They didn't have email back then.
Evening, Haytham. Reginald?
Reginald Birch. Is that not the most British name you've ever heard in your life? Bridgerton ass name. So like, you ever thought about stuff like you think there's not one person down there that looks up and is like, hey, that dude's climbing the freaking rafters. Y'all see that shit? Like,
Haytham, you should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known.
Ooh, that's kind of tough.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Oh, almost missed it. Oh boy. This is awkward. Oh my God, that is horrifying. Resident Evil freaking BOW right there. Escape sequence. I'm waiting for the scream. Yep, I know, dude. I know it's been a while since I played Assassin's Creed, but it ain't been that long. Interesting story.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
I killed a man while a boy watched. The man Hatham killed was in possession of a medallion, one he and his allies believe is the key to opening a storehouse built by those who came before, or the Isu, said to hold something of immense power. This is the same key Desmond is searching for in the modern day, and the storehouse, of course, is the Grand Temple in New York. Trying to keep up with Assassin's Creed plotlines be like, so Hatham is dispatched to the town of Boston in the American colonies to search for the temple. Kicking off sequence 2. Completing this sequence will earn my second trophy, Mystery Guest, and it mostly follows Hatham as he rallies together several men to support his cause. Some of these individuals we are meeting for the very first time, such as his right-hand man, Charles Lee, while others are a little more familiar. Benjamin Franklin, what the hell? Hey, you got a light? Oh, that was Thomas Edison, wasn't it?
Oh my God, bro.
Wait, who discovered? No, Thomas Edison made the light bulb. Benjamin Franklin did the kite, right? Oh God. It's a good thing I found a career in video games. Ben Franklin reveals the first of what feels like an infinite list of side activities, almanac pages. These are AC3's version of the classic floating papers you have to chase around in the open world. And collecting all of them will completely fill up one of the many progress bars on the DNA tracker. And so begins the true grind of Assassin's Creed 3. The majority of my time will be spent filling up all of these bars. The end goal being 100% completion on the DNA tracker for the completionist trophy. And not so conveniently, sequence 2 also introduces one of, if not the, worst parts of this experience: optional objectives. Each memory or mission in the game has the standard mandatory objectives you have to complete to simply beat the memory, along with extra optional objectives in order to achieve full synchronization and totally fill up that memory's progress bar to go towards the overall 100%. And these optional objectives absolutely suck ass for multiple reasons. For one, they can just be really difficult. They are very similar to the optionals in AC Brotherhood. Finish missions without being spotted, finish missions without entering combat, finish missions only killing a certain amount of enemies. You catch the drift. And the other problem, well, was foreshadowed in the literal tutorial. Assassin's Creed 3, the remastered version that is a broken ass game. It is glitch galore. What the fuck? I wanted to finish as many of these optionals and 100% main mission syncs as I could the first time around to save myself a lot of headache and cleanup later on. But that's hard to do when the game doesn't function properly half the time. And ironically, I learned this the hard way on one of the first real optionals of the game for killing 10 mercenaries using firearms. Gotta reload. Oh, the British are coming ass reload. All right. Fart noise. Insert fart noise. There we go. Gunfights were so funny back then because we both just took a shot and then took like a 5-minute intermission to reload. What the cow doing? That did not even kill him. That's so sad. I'll take that. I'm gonna tank it. Sorry, I had something in my eye. That's why I missed that. One more. Where y'all at? Oh, we glitched. We're freaking glitched, bro. There's no more guard. They're dead. It's already glitched, man. That's so annoying. Damn.
On that note,
I cannot believe that just happened, actually. That is so sad. I hate myself!
That seems to be the last of them.
Okay, whatever. This is gonna be a generational playthrough. Oh boy. So how are we gonna do that? Why though? Why? Why are you turning around? You have no reason to turn around, bro. I might be the GOAT, bro. I might be the GOAT of this game. Will you move? We can do this. 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 We gotta go around. What? No, 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 no. It's setting me up for failure, man. This was one of the easiest optionals in the game, by the way. There really wasn't a single optional objective in Sequence 2 that didn't give me some sort of trouble. Whether it be from the memory glitching on me.
Engage the enemy.
I think I'm glitched. It's glitched. We are not even out of the pro, dude. I see where people are. I can already see the vision. Or from classic Assassin's Creed jank. Oh my God. Why? All three of you? Why are all of you here? Despite being only the second sequence of the game, Sequence 2 was truly a sign of what was to come. And things were literally only going to get worse from here in almost every possible way. But for now, the next trophy. Ooh, we got a trophy. Mystery guest, complete Sequence 1 and 2. We get the next trophy, how do you like them apples, for completing Sequence 3, where Haytham meets and befriends a native tribeswoman named... You know what? I don't know if I'm even capable of that one. With the natives' help, Haytham finds the storehouse, only to discover that the key he has does not unlock it. Not on its own, anyway. More importantly, though, Haytham and the woman, named Tio in the English tongue, develop feelings for one another along the way, eventually becoming romantically involved.
I should go.
All right, let's make Connor now. Wait. Is this freaking Pocahontas? This is Pocahontas. Now, up to this point, we are led to believe that Haytham and his allies are assassins. Haytham assassinates people with a hidden blade. They are searching for Isu artifacts, and all around don't seem to be evil, power-hungry maniacs hell-bent on taking over the world. But at the end of this sequence, when Haytham is officially initiating Charles Lee into his order, we are hit with what has become a pretty iconic plot twist.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a Templar. May the Father of
That's crazy,
understanding
though.
guide us.
May the Father understand and guide us.
Wait, what?
With that transition, that's so jarring. How'd you like them apples? Complete sequence 3. That's crazy. Like, I was already kind of new because of, you know, I've played games after this one, so I already knew Hatham was Templar. But back in the day, bro, if you didn't know, they did such a good job of hiding that. Wow. I kind of wish I didn't know. I think we're glitched out, by the way. We time jump to a few years later at the start of sequence 4, swapping perspectives to a young Connor Kenway, the son of Hatham and Tio and the real protagonist of the game. Something horrible is about to happen. Obviously. It's time for the childhood trauma arc. It is a must for every Assassin's Creed protagonist. You take small child and you make the worst thing that could possibly happen to them ever, and there you go. There's your development. And in Connor's case, his tragic canon event comes when Charles Lee and a group of Templars burn down his village, killing his mother in the process. Some Bambi in here too, I see. We then time jump a few more years when a village elder reveals a piece of Eden to a teenage Connor, allowing him to speak directly to one of the Isu known as Juno, and for some reason, transforming him into a bird. What the hell? Sure. According to Juno, Connor must protect the Grand Temple from the Templars, and if he doesn't fulfill that duty, all of his people will ultimately die. She instructs him to leave his village, seek out the Assassin's Brotherhood, and train as an assassin. Heroes are born. Complete sequence 4, baby. We about to be an assassin, bro, finally. Well, almost, but not quite yet. In sequence 5, Connor tracks down an elder assassin by the name of Achilles Davenport and convinces him to take him on as his apprentice. The sequence takes place over an extended period of time during Connor's assassin training, expanding the world and setting up a lot more gameplay elements. New collectibles, such as feathers. I could definitely grab that branch though, right? I'm doing it. Club challenges, which I'll talk more about later. By invitation only. What is that for? Be invited to join a club. Brawler challenges. We're probably gonna have to do all those, aren't we? And the series introduction to naval combat. While naval combat really found its stride in the next installment, Black Flag, the groundwork was set in this game.
Come on, she won't bite.
Skull and Bones. Do we not talk about that? Sequence 5 also brings the homestead into play, a dedicated section of the open world that acts as Connor's home base. Completing homestead missions will recruit artisan NPCs that will help grow the community, such as the blacksmith, the woodworker, or the miner. The cave digging kind, not the Minecraft YouTuber kind. Recruiting all of the NPCs will allow me to craft and trade more items, earn more money, and even further develop Connor as a character. Believe it or not. I popped the trophy house party for my first recruit, but that was only the beginning when it came to the homestead, considering it's not just Connor's home, but also home to one of the most annoying RNG trophies in the entire series. Go, keep going. Don't stop at the lamp. Don't stop at the lamp. Don't stop at the lamp. Go, go, go. No! Oh my God, bro. But we'll get to that. What's important right now is the end of sequence 5, which delivers the moment we had been working towards for 7 hours. Connor completing his training and officially becoming a member of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Yeah.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't
he got that shit on for real.
Either of us are really the type for that. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Now cut his finger off. Oh, wait, was that, we don't practice that Old Testament? The day the Templars cried. Complete sequence 5, baby. Connor got that shit on for real. Let's go. All right. 7 hours in, the game starts. Let's do it. Rob Cinematic Universe intro right here. 30 minutes into the video. All right, so we're finally an assassin. The plot has finally developed, so let's go ahead. Oh, We're doing a modern day segment. Okay. I forgot Ubisoft used to love doing that shit. There are 3 modern day missions in the game, each one having its own corresponding trophy. They follow Desmond as he searches for power sources across multiple locations and has repeated encounters with a modern Templar named Daniel Cross. This first one took place in a Manhattan skyscraper, and it was essentially just one big parkour section that I did not care for all that much. The story already has a very, very slow start, and just when it gets going, they hit you with this. It is incredibly ill-timed and really disrupts the pacing, but I digress. I unlocked the trophy Crisscross for finishing the segment, and then it was back to the Animus and Connor. It may have taken what was basically 2 prologues spanning across 5 sequences, but from this point on, the story finally settles into a more traditional formula of Assassin's Creed storytelling. Now an established assassin, Connor's primary mission was to track down and kill all of the Colonial Templars. Each sequence is centered around a different target, starting with William Johnson in sequence 6 and working up to the top of the Templar food chain in the final act, to Charles Lee and Haytham Kenway himself. Along the way, Connor builds relationships with historical figures of American history, like Samuel Adams, Paul Revere, and George Washington, all playing key parts in the overall plot and Connor's story, as they often share a common enemy in the Templars. I have my complaints on Assassin's Creed 3, which I will most certainly make known by the end of this video, but I would be a liar if I said the premise of this game was anything less than absolute heat. A Native American turned assassin fighting against oppression in the Revolutionary War, assisting the forefathers of America in the fight for independence and freedom, facing off against his own father who happens to be a leader of the Templar Order, and he's 6'2", 240 lean? My testosterone levels went up just scripting this, I think. Oh, what's for you no go by ye? Block of fire in line 5 times uses by using human shield. Let's try that one more time. What's for you no go by ye? Did I do it? Where you going? That's so freaking tough. The double assassination thing really gets me hard. I'm not gonna lie. That's... Chat, shut up, okay? I took my control freak off of my controller, so that's, you know, the aim's not as good as it usually is. It was a stationary object. Yo, we're not gonna get into the freaking specifics of the miss, all right?
You must be here for my new friend. I was dumping a load and he went straight in.
You need to do that in your quarters, Norris. Come here. Come here. No, fuck, come here. Come here. Oh my god, I hate this game. I ran through all of sequence 6, assassinating the first Templar target, William Johnson, and earning T is for Englishman for completing the sequence, before moving on to sequence 7, where Connor sets his eyes on the next target, John Pitcairn. Virtually every memory in this stretch of the game is inspired by some sort of American Revolution historical event or battle. We orchestrate the Boston Tea Party alongside Samuel Adams, fight through Lexington and Concord under Colonel James Barrett, weird guy by the way, and go on the midnight ride with Paul Revere, possibly the funniest Assassin's Creed mission I have ever played.
This way, Connor!
Oh boy.
This way, Connor! This way, Connor!
Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. Dude, like look how he points. All right, dude. Are you gonna give like... Oh my god, dude, this guy. What is this level design?
Yes! This is it! This is the way! Go right, Connor!
I got it. Shut up. I don't think this is how the story goes.
To the right, Connor!
Yeah, shut up. They can hear you. Just the way. This way, Connor!
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here?
Why are you talking like that?
Go home, or you get yourself killed.
Did they get one of the Ubisoft employees to just fill in for the voice actor here? Or why does he sound like Chris Griffin?
Not used to soldiering. They need someone with experience to direct them. That's something you can do?
Oh my God, this is so uncomfortable. What is this voice actor?
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
You know why I had to punish you?
Do you understand why I had to punish you earlier?
That was interesting. It was better than Paul Revere. I'll give it that. That way, Connor! The ending of Sequence 7 throws Connor into the Battle of Bunker Hill, where he has to reach the other side of the battlefield to assassinate Pitcairn. And doing so will take care of the next trophy, the whites of their eyes. Oh, and remember what I said earlier about trying to do as many optional objectives as I could the first time around to save myself a lot of cleanup later on? Yeah, this was about the point where I started giving up on that dream. Oh, is this the mission from the trailer? Cross the battlefield without taking damage. That's easy. All right, air assassinate Pitcairn without being detected. I feel like that might be kind of hard. He's standing out in the open. What are you doing? Get down. Get down.
Nope.
Okay, that was not my fault. Bro. Holy shit, dude, I'm gonna freak out. Yes, there's a dead man there.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. You're supposed to go on the. There we go. Did it. Bye-bye, Pitcairn.
This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
The little freaking. There's absolutely no transitions between these from cutscenes to the end of the scene. This is what it looks like when Norris drops a load. The trophy Caged Wolf is for beating Sequence 8, where Connor begins the hunt for Thomas Hickey, the next Templar on his list who is plotting to assassinate George Washington. But Connor ends up being framed for the conspiracy instead, leading to a sequence that's become a staple in every Assassin's Creed story. Is this gonna be we go to jail sequence? I feel like there's one of those like in every other Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it is. The memories here follow Connor's time in prison as he tries to escape and stop Washington's assassination, with the help of another inmate who was a George Washington enthusiast of sorts.
George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions.
Ah, dude. Come up for air, brother. Don't choke on it. In the end, Connor's escape efforts ultimately fail, and he is sentenced to death. But at the very last minute, he is rescued by Achilles and some fellow assassins, opening up an opportunity to kill Thomas Hickey before he murders Washington. And let me just say, this memory and the optional objective that comes with it make me want to slam my nutsack in the door of a 2012 Honda Civic. Repeatedly. Do not let Washington's bodyguards die. What is happening? Why is it in slow mo? Oh my God, it's glitched, I think. Everything's in slow motion. We're gonna play through the entire thing like this though, we have to. We're playing out the entire thing. All right, no we're not. It's supposed to be slow. Are we serious? How are you supposed to do? Yeah, I just did it again. Oh my God, it's over. That's unfortunate. Whatever, man. Holy hell. Why is... I just want to know why the whole thing's in slow motion. I'm so confused. Why is it all in slow... This is so unnecessary. Did Zack Snyder direct this, dude? So it goes without saying why I decided to circle back around to this optional at a later time. After taking out Hickey, we attend the signing of the Declaration of Independence before getting our Sequence 8 trophy, and follow it up with the second modern day segment, this one taking place in Brazil. I wish I cared more about these, but I just don't. Daddy Dearest, complete present.
Norris. You know Miriam? Of course. What does she like? I want to give her a gift.
Let me call on Prudence. She may be of service.
Are we really doing this? Bruh. You're out here helping Norris get ass. Norris getting ass side quest unlocked. I took a slight detour from the main story here to get a head start and a little taste of the gigantic pile of open world stuff I still had ahead of me, tacking on several trophies while I was at it, some in very janky fashion. Eyewitness. Witness a predator killing an enemy. What? Oh, I guess that just happened through the trees and I did. All right. Well, surprise trophy. Beautiful. Move your fat ass through there, Gregory. The great remaster. I knocked out a good chunk of the homestead missions, recruiting the last artisan NPC for a complete set, killed 5 enemies by hanging them with rope darts at some point for the trophy predator, before turning my attention to some of the other progress bars on the DNA tracker I hadn't messed with yet, starting with the liberation missions. Each district in Boston and New York is made up of so many of these missions where you simply kill thugs that are terrorizing civilians. They are mindless slop. Let's just call it what it is. This is PlayStation Portal before bed shit, if I've ever seen it. But after doing every mission in Boston, I unlocked Man of the People, as well as another recruit for my Assassin's Guild, bringing me to yet another progress bar. The guild is pretty much a copy and paste of the one from Brotherhood, sending your assassin recruits out on real-time simulation missions to earn resources and money and level them up. The progress bar here was for getting every recruit to max rank assassin, and there was a trophy for maxing out the first one. I mean, it's genuinely a terrible game. There are 36 almanac pages to collect in the world, 4 pages for each of the 9 different almanacs, or sets, and collecting all 4 pages for one set unlocks a blueprint for one of Ben Franklin's inventions. And because this is Assassin's Creed 3, crafting all 9 of these inventions is a requirement for the 100% DNA tracker. And at this point, you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, this is a lot so far. But let me just tell you, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. We haven't even talked about hunting or naval missions or those dumbass tunnels.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, I was just focused on the almanacs. Oh my God. We get blowing in the wind for retrieving every page for an almanac, and patent not pending for crafting one of the inventions, which just so happened to bring our overall DNA tracker progress to 50%, unlocking the multitasking trophy before hopping back over to the main story. In sequences 9 and 10, Connor teams up with the last person you'd expect him to, his father, Haytham Kenway. Apparently his next target, Benjamin Church, betrayed the Templar Order, and Haytham wanted him dead as well. So, since their interests were aligned, the two agree to temporarily put their assassin-Templar differences aside, and these memories follow a truce between the father-son duo as they search for Church together.
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we normally...
Monty Python. Oh. I came from your penis, huh? From a storytelling perspective, I think these two sequences are AC3's peak. Up to this point in the series, it's always been fairly black and white. Assassins good, Templars bad. But this is the first time where that outlook is challenged, and you kind of see the other side of things a little bit. Through dialogue between Haytham and Connor in these memories, you see that Haytham and the Templars' motives, though flawed, aren't entirely evil, and they actually want a lot of the same things as the assassins. World peace, order, justice, societal progress, all that good stuff. I mean, yeah, he wants to do it through world control and domination, but hey, I mean, nobody's perfect. Over the course of these sequences, Hatham constantly challenges Connor on his beliefs, making him question his ideals, who he's fighting for, and if he is on the right side. Over time, Connor begins to warm up to Hatham, and after they take out Benjamin Church, he begins to wonder if he can convert his father to his side, forming an alliance. However, that is short-lived. All this time, Connor believed that the attack on his village when he was a boy by Charles Lee was by order of the Templars. But in sequence 10, Hatham reveals that it was actually by order of George Washington, deepening the conflict within Connor and the seeds his father had been planting on whether or not he's been fighting on the right side. What happened to Ubisoft writing, man? This was so good. As a result, Connor turns his back on both Washington and his father, upset that Hatham sat on the truth for so long without telling him. We unlocked the sequence 9 and 10 trophies, and then it was on to sequence 11. Modern day. In the final modern day segment, Desmond's father is captured by Abstergo, and we see the return of Warren Vidic, that asshole from the first game. This sends Desmond on a rescue op, and this was easily the best modern day section in the game, as it has a lot of AC1 callbacks and a fair amount of action throughout. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why would Desmond not carry a gun, bro? You're American. Where is your patriotism? Ow. See, these guys get it. This game is so awkward sometimes, dude. It feels like every fight you get in, something goofy happens. Hilarious. Someone said, you think these guys are complicit or just like normal dudes working security to provide for their families? Yeah, dude, I feel like these guys definitely are not like evil Abstergo masterminds. They're definitely just trying to work their shift and go home. And that makes me feel really, really bad. Like, bro, that guy I just like threw over this rail right here, he was saving up for an Xbox, dude. He was like putting a little bit of money away, like each check, probably for him and his son to reconnect because he's gotten a little older. He's like 13 at that age, 13, 14. They kind of grew apart. So he figured if he saved up for like an Xbox, they could play like split screen Halo together and stuff when he's not on nights, when he's on day shift and he gets off. But not anymore. He is very dead. So now the kid is like, he's without a father now. So they were already growing apart. Now he's probably going to turn to gang violence and like selling drugs and shit to make ends meet because his mom doesn't have a very good job. She was just kind of working like a little cashier job to kind of help out with the bills while dad was at work on nights. I don't know where I'm going with it.
Well, I see you've learned absolutely nothing since you left us. Walking into an elevator in the middle of a hostile environment. Really?
You know, he does have a point, Desmond. We have one last run-in with Daniel Cross here, who starts having some kind of Winter Soldier freak-out thing for some reason.
Not now. Not now. Es just robota.
Las Plagas! And that transitions into a chase sequence where you have to kill Cross, but it glitched out on me, so he kind of just stood there and let me kill him. This is a great remaster. Desmond finally kills Vidic with the Apple of Eden, saves his father, and caps it all off by slaughtering dozens of non-complicit Abstergo employees with the apple. And with that, the last modern day trophy was ours. The end is nigh. Complete present Abstergo. We pick up the trophy difficult end for completing sequence 11, where it was finally time for the moment Connor may have mentioned a time or two throughout the story.
Any word on Lee? Of Charles Lee? Where is Charles Lee? Charles Lee. I would say the same of Charles Lee. Charles Lee. Charles Lee. But Charles Lee is Charles Lee. Should you choose to spare Lee's life? Washington chose to spare the life of Charles Lee. Where are you, Charles? Give me Lee!
I think he might want to kill Charles Lee, but I'm not sure. This is a very short sequence, featuring only a couple of memories that follow Connor's pursuit of Lee, and also featuring another annoying optional objective. We're finishing a timed stealth segment undetected. I'm dead. Oh, no, dude, don't let that happen to you. You can't let that happen to you. You can't let that happen to you, dude. You cannot let that happen to you. Absolutely worked. No freaking way. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Way, bro. No way. I see that super chat. Hold on. Let me get past this. Guess we'll circle back around to that one as well. Connor corners Charles Lee at Fort George, but comes up short when he is surprise attacked by Hatham, shaping up the sequence finale to be a very emotional and kind of awkward boss fight. Damn. Oh, balls. Not holding back. Connor done forgot where he came from.
Match me, Connor.
Get it? Because he came from Hatham's nuts. No way. We were about to fight Pops. No way. Oh, there we go. I was wondering what was going on. There we go. Oh, cinematic, I see. I would love to see what I'm fighting right now. Ow. Ow. This is making me sick to look at. Like 12 FPS.
Surrender, and I will spare you.
Brave words from a man about to die.
You fare no better.
Even when your kind appears to triumph, still we rise again. And do you know why? It's because the Order is born of a realization. We require no creed, no indoctrination by desperate old men. All we need is that the world be as it is. This is why the Templars will never be destroyed.
That was so anticlimactic, bro. He literally just...
Still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage.
Oh, that's actually so sad.
All noble qualities. I should have killed you long ago.
That's so sweet in his own twisted, horrible way. He's such a good character, man. Such a well-written, complex character. Difficult and complete sequence 11. One more to go, folks. This is the end. But before the final sequence, I wanted to wrap up the rest of the Homestead missions, as finishing the Homestead storyline before rolling credits on the main story is crucial, because its ending gives you very important context for Connor's complete development as a character. Don't be dead.
Old man.
Oh, he dead. He's dead. Aww.
Achilles.
Rest in peace, Achilles, he got hit by a... Beating this game without seeing this, without knowing Achilles died, would be doing it a massive disservice. It's kind of like a full circle moment. The mentor that made Connor the assassin he is gone, leaving the homestead and the community that was built in it throughout the story all to him, making Connor the new mentor, so to speak, and the future of their order. The last homestead mission acts as a burial service for Achilles, with Connor saying his goodbyes as he digs his grave. He is buried next to his wife, Abigail, and his son, Connor Davenport, who died as a young boy and is Connor's English namesake. Seriously, what in the happened? Okay. I see what y'all are, when I first started, y'all were talking about how the homestead and all that is really, really important for Connor as a character, and I understand it now. I could not imagine missing out on that.
I will make you proud, old man.
Wow. Drops the feather. Very good. Achilles naming a random Native American kid that showed up on his doorstep after his dead son is actually a bit weird. I mean, when you put it that way. 3 story trophies remained, the first of which for beating sequence 12, where I missed almost every optional objective there was. Gonna be doing a lot of circling back around at this point. It was revealed after Hatham died that he was no longer in possession of the amulet, the medallion key type device that opens the temple from the beginning of the game. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that this was the driving factor of the entire plot and Connor's initial motive. Instead, the amulet was in the hands of Charles Lee, who Connor closes in on near the Boston harbor. From there, things turn into a game of cat and mouse where Connor unluckily winds up critically injured.
You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same.
It always ends the same. Stupid voice.
Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
You're so ass, bro. You didn't even get a boss fight. 12 sequences just to not get a boss fight is crazy. Connor chases a dying Charles Lee to a nearby pub. They poetically share a drink together, and then he delivers the killing blow, snatching the amulet from his neck before returning to his village where it all began. Here he finds the piece of Eden waiting for him and has another conversation with Juno, who commands him to hide the amulet where none shall think to look. And what better hiding place than the grave of Connor Davenport? Okay, this is making me sad at this point. We didn't know how good we had it back then. The sum of truth. Complete sequence 12. So far, I've had pretty high praises for the story in Assassin's Creed 3. Aside from a prologue that overstayed its welcome a tad, and some sluggish modern day missions, I think the story of Connor Kenway is pretty great, and overall, AC3 has some very high highs when you stack it against the rest of the games in this series, as far as writing goes. But unfortunately, it has some historically low lows as well. Specifically, the modern day ending.
Residents are being
What?
asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now required.
No good deed goes unpunished. Open the temple door and learn Desmond's fate. So I'm so lost. I don't even know how to begin to explain this ending because I don't even fully understand it myself, but let's take a swing at it, I guess. Desmond and the team retrieve the amulet from Connor Davenport's grave and use it to open the temple, where he finds the Isu Juno as well as the Isu Minerva. Here he is presented with a choice, essentially, both options having their own consequences. Juno wants Desmond to activate a pedestal to prevent a solar flare from destroying the world, but doing so will free Juno from captivity and allow her to enslave the human race. But Minerva wants Desmond to allow the solar flare to hit, which will kill most of human life but keep Juno captive. Desmond opts to listen to Juno and activate the device to save the world then and there, gets microwaved, and then dies. And the credits roll. Ass! Was Nolan North's contract up? Is that what it was?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
What did I skip? I skipped the credits. Oh, was there actually some? Why would they leave a cutscene in the credits? Guys, we're not doing this. Why did you skip the ending? They were credits. Maybe you shouldn't have put important lore in the credits, Ubisoft. You freaking watch it.
Of course you don't understand. You skipped through a chunk of the story.
Yeah, the chunk of the story in question was a 17-second credit scene where Juno walks over Desmond's body and declares her intention to conquer humanity or whatever. A storyline they didn't even continue in the future games. They finished it in a fucking comic book. Ass! That was a boo-boo, bro. Straight monkey shit. We have a couple very short epilogue missions that basically serve to show the ending of the war and the official beginning of the United States as an independent nation. And when those were completed, the final story-related trophy popped. Then, complete each of the epilogue missions unlocked after the credits roll. Yeah, man, I don't know. The longer the ending of Assassin's Creed 3 sits with me, the more I absolutely detest it. Just the most emotionless, least impactful death of a protagonist that I have ever seen in any game I have ever played. Desmond is arguably the main character of the first 5 mainline titles in this series. And he touches an orb, falls over dead without a smidge of dialogue or even one last look at his face, and then the credits are rolling. All within 15 seconds. I'm serious. I counted it out myself. You do not even have time to process what happened before the credits are rolling. Just like creative malpractice on a scale that I have not seen in many games. And that sucks because even when taking into account that this remaster is overall a terrible product that doesn't run very well and has a ridiculous amount of glitches, I still enjoyed the majority of my time in the first playthrough. Connor's story on its own, especially when you take into consideration the Achilles and Homestead storyline, is really well written. And Haytham Kenway is a very well written, complex character. And these two together presented an Assassin Templar conflict that we hadn't really seen before. The open world is dense and nice to look at with a ton of elevation and foliage, and the towns really captured that colonial America vibe well. The combat was probably the best in the series up to this point. I don't really see any sort of compelling argument for AC1 or any of the Ezio games being better on the combat front. That tomahawk hit different, but man, like, maybe for a lot of you, the modern day and Desmond stuff just doesn't matter all that much, but for me, it's a big deal. Like, it really bothers me. It also pisses me off a little bit because Black Flag is the one that gets all the blame when it comes to the downfall of the modern day storyline. But in my eyes, AC3 should be given that honor. And I wish I could say that this was just a slight bump in the road. That though the modern day ending sucked, I go on into this open world for the platinum 100% grind and discover all kinds of joy and wonderful activities to do. And sing Kumbaya around the campfire with Daniel Boone. Well, that's a half truth. We do actually kind of do that. But if I were to say that, I would be a liar. From this point forward, you're probably not going to hear another positive thing come out of my mouth regarding Assassin's Creed 3. Because like all Assassin's Creeds, the real game starts after you beat the main story. And this game I was about to play was truly in a tier of its own, in all of the worst ways. I'm done. Lego Batman. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this. I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore. AC3's getting the Wukong treatment. If I could sum up the Assassin's Creed 3 Platinum Trophy completion experience into one sentence, it would be this: if it's in the game, I probably gotta do it. This completion is very reminiscent of Red Dead Redemption 1's 100%. Not just because I have to kill a bunch of animals and do a ton of challenges, but because on the surface, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to it. But then when you actually get into the grind, it quickly starts to feel never ending. All of this, of course, is in pursuit of the Completionist Trophy for achieving 100% synchronization on the DNA tracker, as we touched on earlier. But what does that actually mean? What does that entail? Well, every optional objective on every main memory, 18 missions and 12 sets of challenges for 4 different clubs, every liberation mission in Boston, every liberation mission in New York, fully level up my 6 assassin recruits, 36 almanac pages, 47 chests, 50 feathers, 24 peg leg trinkets, every optional objective on 6 different peg leg missions, 7 Templar forts, fully explore 6 sets of underground tunnels, 15 assassination contracts, 4 courier missions, 8 delivery requests, fully upgrade the ship, every optional objective on 4 separate naval missions, every optional objective on 15 privateer contracts, 9 Ben Franklin inventions, and 37 homestead missions. But hey, we already did those, so it's not all bad, right? Let me cope, please. And keep in mind, this is just for the 100%. We still have DLC, the RNG trophy of Hellfire and Brimstone, and those mini games. There isn't necessarily a most efficient way to go about grinds like this. It's kind of like eating a big ass California burrito. You just bite into it and hope for the best. So I just went with all of the collectibles as the first order of business, picking up feathers, peg leg trinkets, chest, and almanac. You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Last collectible, baby. Come on. No trophy? Wow. Well, that was anticlimactic. There are 4 clubs in total: Brawler, Frontiersman, Hunting, and Thieves. Each club has 3 tiers of challenges to complete, as well as various missions out in the open world. I tackled the Brawlers Club first, as it was one of the easier of the 4, and I already had a good chunk of its challenges done just from playing the game naturally. These challenges are mostly all related to combat, disarming so many enemies, performing so many double assassinations, achieving a 7 enemy kill streak, that type of stuff. There was a trophy for completing all challenges for any of the 4 clubs, which I got after completing the last Brawler challenge for owning every available weapon in the shops. Oh, in good standing. Complete all challenges for any of the clubs. But unfortunately, not all of these club challenges would be so easy, especially when it comes to hunting.
Yama, 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 yama.
Yama. Yeah, Connor says that sometimes. Hunting in this game is like the gift that keeps on giving. There is so much hunting that you have to do for a variety of activities, and just when you think you've killed your last animal, something else comes along and you're right back to
yama, 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 yama.
It all starts with the challenges themselves. Nothing too crazy, killing so many of a specific type of animal, killing animals in different fashions or with particular weapons, pretty standard stuff. But as I worked through them, I completed the hunting mission as well, which ask you to find and kill a handful of exotic animals. And this point specifically, so early on in the grand scheme of things, is where my spiral into madness this platinum trophy would cause me truly began. What the fuck? How in the fuck are you supposed to do this? That take care of that, don't it? Great game, man. What is happening? Oh my God. Yeah! That's exactly what I wanted, Connor. You stupid dude. Oh my God, I'm gonna forget. Yes, go for the rabbit. The rabbit is the target. God, I hate this game. Horse versus Small Hill. Connor versus Small Hill.
You want to impress some people? Bring down the alpha wolf in these woods. He's big, fast, mean, and elusive. Only a couple men have ever seen him, and I tell you, they wish they did.
We did it. Animals killed. Assassin's Creed Redemption over here. I'm John Marston. That was so bad, I'm sorry. Except that wasn't all of the animals killed, because I was unaware that the last hunting challenge was for completing the hunting map, which calls for you to find and kill every single animal for every region of the frontier. The frontier is broken up into 12 regions, and each region has specific animals within it. So even though I may have killed a deer in one region, I still had to make sure I found and killed a deer in every other region that had deer in it. Had I known this initially, I probably would have approached all of the previous challenges differently. But because I am stupid, it was right back to
yama 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 yama.
There it is, baby. Last animal. Come here, Mr. Beaver. I'm sorry it has to. Why is it always a beaver? Why is a beaver always the last thing? I feel like Red Dead, a beaver was the last thing I did. I got something against beavers, I guess. I don't know. Animals done. Well, I gotta say, those hunting challenges I've done worse hunting challenges. Do I even need to say what I'm talking about? Red Dead Redemption theme intensifies. Yeah, we're still not done with animals. But for now, let's move on to something that's arguably worse. Underground tunnels, which make up a big portion of the frontiersman challenges. It never fails. In every Assassin's Creed, there's always one obscure bullshit idea Ubisoft thinks up and throws at the wall to see if it sticks, and it ends up being terrible. And in AC3, the underground is the bullshit sliding down the wall because it didn't stick. Hence the sliding. You get the idea. This is AC3's take on fast travel, and you unlock every fast travel point in Boston and New York by exploring every square inch of each tunnel system. This involves doing parkour, occasionally fighting an enemy or two, and solving puzzles to unlock doors. There are a ton of dead ends. You cannot see anything. Connor walks slower than Achilles does in his current state. I'm sorry, is it too soon? And did I mention you cannot see anything? Where am I? I'm not talking about this anymore. It'll piss me off even more than it already does. The rest of the Frontiersman challenges revolved around uncovering all of the open world, visiting every tavern, reaching every viewpoint, revealing all of each area of the map, etc., etc. The Frontiersman missions, however, were centered around investigating myths told by Daniel Boone, like searching for Sasquatch or the Headless Horseman. It's so stupid. Revealing all of Boston, New York, and the frontier took care of the bulk of Frontiersmen, leaving just one club grind remaining. But I needed a little break from that. So I moved on to the citizen missions, assassination contracts, courier missions, and delivery requests. Or slop, and more slop. Assassination contracts are exactly what they sound like. You talk to an NPC, they give you targets to assassinate, and you go do it. It isn't any deeper than that. Oh, and if you're wondering why the B-roll here is just Connor standing in front of the NPC, that's because it's glitched. This happened to me on pretty much every fucking one of these. Great remaster. In courier missions, you become a literal mailman and deliver letters to several different locations. Don't know who at Ubisoft thought that would keep the player on their toes. And then we have the delivery request, where you have to give a variety of items to certain NPCs. Some of those items being resources you get from killing animals, and items that need to be crafted using resources you get from killing animals, which shouldn't be an issue, considering I have already spent hours upon hours hunting animals. However, it was, in fact, an issue. It just never ends, dude. Every time I think it's over, there's just more. I already sold all of my animal items. I should have these, and now I gotta hunt all these animals all over again. Yama. Shut up, Connor. Dude. I cannot believe I'm still hunting animals, dude. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I sold all my stuff. Ain't a single one of y'all could have said nothing in stream, bro. All that backseating y'all always want to do. Nobody said anything in stream. Nobody thought, hey, maybe we should tell Rob, hey, once you finish, if you do the hunting challenges first, maybe don't sell all your stuff because you're gonna need it for the delivery request. Not a single one of y'all, bro. You know what? The more I think about it, this is your fault. I'm offline right now. I'm not even streaming, but it's still chat's fault, as per usual. Mentally, I'm not in a good place right now. Lego Batman comes out in 6 days. Oh my God, I think we're actually done with animals for good now. We're actually done with animals for good now. Oh. Assassination 100, delivery 100. Oh my God, we still have we haven't even started the encyclopedia shit yet. Confirm. Yep. Monopoly Man. 10-day convoy to Boston, New York, and the frontier. It's been so long since we unlocked a trophy, I figured I might as well, you know, get one out of the way. I am dead inside. And you know the best way to cheer up a grown man feeling dead inside? Well, Assassin's Creed 3 mini-games, of course.
Well done. You deserve the victory.
Thank you, Connor. The majority of the Thief Club challenges were stealth and pickpocketing related, but the last challenge asked you to win $500 playing mini-games. And since I have to win one game of 3 different types of mini-games at the homestead for the original gamer trophy, I thought this challenge could also act as a head start. I thought wrong, as I would learn in the end, but hey, it was a good thought, at least. The easiest of the 3 minigames was Bashi, or bowls. That's a lot easier to say for me. The rules are pretty straightforward. First, one player serves a colored orb, and then both players take turns throwing balls towards the orb. And whoever ends up with more balls closer to the orb wins the round. Although, the score is hard to keep up with, because sometimes the scoreboard will glitch out for the entire game. This is a great remaster. It always shows a score, though. It showed a score last night when I was playing it. Showed the score in the top left. I don't understand. I don't understand anything about this. It's so freaking, I'm already about to get mad. We haven't even really done anything yet. It's just, I'm mad at the fact that I have to do this. These mini games are, like Orlog, I owe you an apology for talking bad on your name.
Puts the pressure on.
Puts the pressure on. Shut up. I'm already about, dude, like, I'm already about to get mad. I'm already about to get mad. I'm already about to get mad. You suck, mate. You suck. See? Sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm a little on edge right now. Bro, like, Achilles did not die for this. I don't even know what to do. I can't even grasp the concept. Oh, awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Yeah! Dude, I want to know why. I don't want to continue to play if I don't know the score. And don't gaslight me. I have the... They don't keep score, Rob. Okay. What's that right there? What's that right there? That was last night. Because I've said that a couple times. Why are they not keeping score? And I was like, they don't keep score. What's that in the top left corner? Looks like a score to me. This stupid ass game doesn't function. Not too high on Assassin's Creed 3, guys. Bad day to be an object in Rob's office. 18 minutes into the stream. I need to push it, I think. That's good. I like that. I'm gonna bounce right over it too. Yeah, we're in round 6 right now, dude. It's literally like Washington Wizards versus Charlotte Hornets in March. End of March game between 2 bottom conference teams. That's what we're playing right now. Yeah, I don't know the score because the game doesn't function and dude, eat a... I mean, I don't know. I can't see the ball, so I don't know. We'll go there. Hell yeah, dude. Actually, that's not a bad play, I don't think.
I hope we play again soon.
Can I win? Did I win? Oh my God, I won! Oh my God, I won! Guys, I won a game! That's the first time I've won. All right, we just got to do that 4 more times! I mean, like any time when I'm playing a game for the first time, I'm going to go max bet. Look at this fat ass. No! No! Oh, look, a score. Wow, it's crazy. Oh, nah, bro. Gangster. Gangster.
Puts the pressure on.
Puts the pressure on. I actually want to commit. What is the goal of this minigame? Yeah, the goal is testicular cancer, actually. Is he winning? I don't know at this point. Yeah, freaking right, dude. You need to drug test crew member 7, please. Rob needs a designated controller for raging. Oh, you mean like this controller? Let's keep that on the desk for today. I feel like we're gonna need it. This is for the win, guys. 4-4. We've got 2 seconds on the shot clock right now. Y'all understand? 2 seconds on the shot clock for the win. Here we go. Here we go. Bang! 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 This is the easiest minigame, by the way. Winning 5 games of bowls at a max bet earned me the $500, thus completing the last club challenge. And then we find ourselves in a classic good news, bad news situation. The good news was most of the mindless, grindier progress bars on the DNA tracker were over and done with. The bad news, however, was that meant it was time for the stuff that really sucks. Starting with circling back around to all of those optional objectives I missed in the main story. Not only will this go towards overall 100% completion, but it will also give me perfectionist for completing 100% of all main mission constraints. These memories typically introduce new optionals as you progress through the level, and you can easily pass a point of no return for one of the objectives and miss it entirely, meaning you have to start over as you have to get every optional all in one run of the memory for it to count as full sync, which is frustrating, but not as frustrating as not being able to do the optional at all because the game doesn't give you the means to do so, which, shocker, is exactly what happened in the first memory I had to clean up. Optional 1 was to kill 2 militia without triggering open conflict. Somewhat annoying, but easy enough. However, optional 2 was for destroying 3 powder carts while in a horseback chase with your assassination target. To do this, you need to shoot the carts with your gun. And to shoot your gun, you need bullets, right? How am I supposed to do it if I don't have enough ammo? Can I just not do it? That's so disgusting. It's self-explanatory. I don't have any ammo. Dude, I can't believe what I'm playing. I've got to restart it to pick up ammo, I think. Yep. Starting all the way back at the beginning of the memory, I had to redo the first optional for killing 2 enemies without triggering open conflict, and then do what was essentially a new hidden objective. Loot their bodies and hope they have ammo before being spotted by the other militia. Because if I get spotted, I then cannot loot their bodies. And if I kill all of them first, I don't have time before transitioning into the horseback chase. So then I still cannot loot their bodies. The hunting challenges may have started the fire all those hours ago, but this part here poured gasoline all over it. Yo, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Kill them!
I don't quite know what just happened. So what happened, I just figured it out. I slammed my controller so hard on the table that the power cable came out of my PlayStation. We're good, it's all fine, but we're gonna need a new Rage controller though, because my PlayStation's not turning back on, by the way. I'm kind of concerned. PlayStation. Okay, we're good. Who would have thought Assassin's Creed's the thing we fall back on when we're tired of getting mad? How did this happen? Fun stuff, dude. Gonna be a good day. This is the first sequence, by the way. Don't worry, I had to restart the game 3 times. That makes me worry a little bit, though, I think. That's not like something that's pleasant to hear. And we lost this because you shot the wrong thing. What? I never reloaded. I never reloaded it whenever. Okay, we're good. Awesome. Awesome. This mission is absolute AIDS. I wonder if I can just aim it. Can you get out of my way? This is the first one. This is the first one. This is the first one. Wukong, we're about to play Wukong. This is the worst thing I've ever played. All right, can we get the second one this time? Dude. Are you gonna... There seemed to be a little RNG involved with this optional, something I was going to have to get used to, and an attempt eventually came along where everything just kind of worked out in my favor. I literally didn't do anything differently than any of the previous attempts. This is still the first one, by the way. First 100% down, one controller later. A bunch more to go. Hopefully not a bunch more controllers though. I don't have too many. Thankfully, not every memory I had to replay was as miserable as that one. A lot of these I missed the first time just from either not paying attention or giving up after one try. So though we did have a lot to replay, I was able to breeze through a lot of it. Unthankfully, however, there were some even more miserable than the Powder Cart Warthog run of agony. For example, Sequence 7 Memory 3, arguably the worst optional objective in this game. Here I need to blow up 2 ships by boarding them and lighting some black powder. And I had to do it completely undetected. All right, I think we may need to just be really patient. All right, dude. What are you doing? We're gonna pretend that one didn't happen, chat. What are you, how in the world are you supposed to do this, genuinely? You can't even get up there, bro. I don't understand how I'm ever gonna do this. Like, can I even climb this for real? All right, buddy. Eat a freaking...
Oh, hello there!
Wow, that was so close. Awesome. Awesome. All right, bro. Oh, we did it. All right, that's one. That's one. Let's go. What? I dare you to start me all the way over. I dare you to start me all the way over. We're going to have some problems. And it took away my resources. I'm sorry. Excuse me, what? I don't keep my resources. I'll restart the whole mission. I'll restart the whole mission. I'll restart the whole mission. I don't care. All right, get another shot at this. How long is that supposed to last? How long is that supposed to last? I dare you to take my resources away. I'm going to... You gotta restart the pool. I guess we gotta loot the freaking bodies after we plant the bomb. I'm just trying to be real careful and make sure I don't freaking mess up here. Worst night into you. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Yes. Why not? What did you, I mean, it's just invisible. I guess that was an animus wall guy. Yes. Yes, it absolutely makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I see what it ran into right there. Bouncing off of invisible walls. Yes. Bounce on my, he just ran into that. Okay. Okay. All right. If you press Y, it, no, it doesn't. What are you? All right, I got one arrow back. It does give it back. No! No, bro! So now so let's add another freaking asterisk to it. Let's add another variable to the equation. You can't kill them close to the planting spot because then you're not going to be able to loot them. Taking all the lessons I learned over the course of 15 attempts or so, using the bow to my advantage, restarting the whole memory rather than wasting time raw dogging it with no resources, and my newest lesson, looting bodies away from the bomb rather than close to it, risking an accidental plant, I finally managed to see this one through. Oh my God, get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Thank God. I wish I could say I got a little break after that one, but I did not. Because next up was the Zack Snyder directed slow-mo sequence. Remember slamming my nuts in the door of a Honda Civic? That's some of my best work, let's be real. The goal here is to not just kill Thomas Hickey before he kills George Washington, but to also keep him from killing his 2 bodyguards. That wouldn't be a problem if it weren't for the second optional objective, for also killing 2 enemies beforehand. That makes for an extremely tight window to do both. And by the time I would kill 2 enemies, 1 or both of the bodyguards would be dead. I failed this one countless times. And the fact that it is all in slow motion, dead silent with no music, makes it 10 times more infuriating. I don't even know why. It just does. Like I just smoked, I've never done drugs before, so I don't really know what it's like to do drugs, but I feel like it would be similar to this. All right, 2 assassinations. Don't you dare. This has to be the one. Go, go, go. No, no, no. Oh my God, we did it. Oh, that's one of the worst missions in Assassin's Creed history. 100%. No doubt about it. That break I was hoping for did come along while cleaning up sequences 9 and 10, as the memories here didn't give me really any trouble at all. I also crossed a couple trophies off the list during this time. One for killing 15 guards with a single cannon shot. Oh, we got a trophy! 4 hours into the stream, we unlocked the trophy. That's beautiful stuff right there. And then Tumble Home for upgrading our ship, the Kila. Yes, this was my first time upgrading the ship since I started playing the game. That should tell you all you need to know regarding my level of excitement for the naval missions we have coming up in a little bit. It wasn't until the last 2 sequences that I ran into any sort of real headache again. For starters, Sequence 11, Memory 2, that timed segment that gave me trouble in the first run. The goal was to get to the top of this tower in under 3 minutes without being seen. This is by no means the worst optional in the game, but I did spend more time on it than I care to admit. Why would you do that? Why would you? I didn't even press anything. So this is where it gets kind of gnarly. We're dead. Cooked. All right. One minute. Oh my God, why are you both coming down here? They're like glitched out.
You won't lose us that easily.
Why are you not moving? Why would you not jump in the hay? Dude, everything about it, dude, it just makes me, everything makes me mad. Eventually reaching the top of the tower and lighting the fire brought this sequence to a close. And that just left us with sequence 12, Memory 1. While sneaking aboard a ship, I had 3 optionals to keep in mind. Kill the captain, escape without entering open conflict, and lastly, limit my kill count to 3. And this is the objective specifically that makes this memory such a bitch, but not for the reason you would expect. Gonna be number 2. Oh, so that's regular. I have to restart the, why would you put 3 of 3 if I can't have 3? 3 of 3 kills means I'm allowed 3. That's so justified though. I'm not gonna have it. Nobody's gonna argue with me on that. That is so justified. It should say 2 of 2. If you're only allowed 2, it should say 2. In hindsight, I was absolutely correct. You will never change my mind on this. But taking it back from the top, counting my kills correctly this time, I got this one done on the very next try, marking the end of one grind and the start of the next. That's an Assassin's Creed 3 sentence if I've ever heard one. Trophy. Yeah, perfectionist. Complete 100% of all main mission constraints. Well, I would say it's been a while since we did Brotherhood, so I don't really know if that was worse than Brotherhood. I know the tank stuff on Brotherhood was atrocious. There was some bad 100% on Brotherhood. But as far as main missions go, I don't recall. I think this had a couple things worse than the main mission the main missions 100%. But it's over now. Another trophy down, baby. Coming out on the other side of the main mission cleanup, we were sitting at 87% total completion, with no end in sight when it came to optional objectives, with peg leg missions being next on the agenda. Boy, I missed Assassin's Creed. Come on, baby. Let's go. Yes. Yeah. Focused on hunting down the famous treasure of Captain Kidd, these missions unlock progressively as you pick up peg leg trinkets. And since we already took care of those, I could clear all 6 missions in one go. Beating the first mission got me the trophy Bring Down the House. And the optional objectives here, along with the optionals in the 2 missions afterwards, were a walk in the park compared to what we had been through thus far. If only the same could be said for all the peg leg missions. One mission in particular, called Dead Chest Treasure, has us chasing after a mercenary in possession of the next piece of the Kidd treasure map, fighting other mercenaries along the way. The objectives were to not let the target get further than 40 meters away and to perform 3 running assassinations. The problem with that is you only have so many opportunities to do a running assassination, and the running assassinations can be really janky and hard to trigger. On top of that, 40 meters is not a whole lot of distance when the target is hauling ass. So all it takes is one slight misgroove and boom, he's gone. Optional failed, ball up top. Ship graveyard, you say?
Gotta find a way to the beach.
What you carry is mine!
GG's. That's insane. Janky ass game. Dude. Holy. That is so stupid. It won't let me move.
What you carry is mine!
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
I'm gonna break something.
What you carry is mine!
That makes me want to set myself on fire.
What you carry is mine!
Every single one of these 100% sync so far. Half of the time, it doesn't even feel difficult. It just feels like the game isn't functioning properly. It's just jank. It's just jank. It is you versus jank. Oh, how right you are, Past Rob. How right you are. You versus jank is a perfect way to describe this video game. And it is especially funny that I said this here, considering what we had coming up right after just so happened to be perhaps the jankiest piece of jank in the entirety of the janked up mess that is Assassin's Jank 3. That's a whole lot of jank. Do not use any ranged weapons. Oh, this is just quick time events. This is light. This is light. Talk to me. Where y'all at? Oh. Oh. Don't clip that. This mission, called Oak Island, concludes the peg leg storyline and pops the trophy Kid Gloves. Here you are ambushed by a pack of 3 wolves, and the optional was for not killing any of them with ranged weapons. Fighting animals in this game is nothing new to me at this point. They're just quick time events where you have to press 2 different buttons. Guys, hear me out. What if The boar had a health bar and you could parry it. But the wolves on Oak Island operate a bit differently, as the window for the QuickTime event is drastically smaller than usual. You have literally less than a second to hit the right buttons, and if you don't, you take a ton of damage, which would not be a big deal if it wasn't for the second optional objective. Limit health loss to 30%. These combined parameters are what led to the events that transpired in front of a live audience of over 1,000 people. Shameless plug, come through. And according to chat, these events shall forever go down in Rob's cinematic universe lore as the Oak Island Wolves arc.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
That's insane. Why is it? Nah. It's way quicker now. It's way quicker now than normal. They did that on purpose. Screw you guys. You have so much time in the norm if you're just in the open world when they attack you. That's so crazy. I'm doing it as fast as I possibly can. This game's just the gift that keeps on giving, man. It's like when they were making it. It's like, how annoying can we make this? All right, dude. That's fine. We'll sit here all day. I pressed the wrong freaking button. Now I'm all in my head about it, and I'm thinking too hard.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
I'm pressing it as
bloody wolves on us, Captain!
All right.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
It's different usually it'll be the same too. That's what's so frustrating about it.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
I'm pressing it so... I'm not gonna scream, dude. My mother-in-law's here. I can't scream. Y'all ain't getting me, bro. Y'all is not getting me. This is awkward. All this for nothing. I'm just gonna die anyway. All right. I mean, dude, it is so dumb.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
I got something for your ass. Hold on. I got something for your ass. Hold on. No ranged weapons, they say. Trip mine's not a ranged weapon, by the way. This game is just so obnoxious, dude. Everything about it. It is so annoying to play. He just ran right on top.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
Dude, I am being bloody wolves upon us, Captain. He's just going around. He just went, dude, like, what is this? This is awful. Dude, I can't do it faster than that. Quit going around. I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream.
Bloody wolves on us, Captain!
Where's the last one? Where's the last one? I just have to get one. I just have to get one. Oh my God, we did it. Oh my God, we did it. Oh, canine event. Golden, I might have to ban you for that one, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Kid gloves. That's going to be for uncovering the mystery of Oak Island. I didn't know we were fighting Resident Evil dogs in Assassin's Creed, dude. Freaking Cerebruses. What a test of the old mental fortitude this platinum has been so far. Throughout this Assassin's Creed 3 journey we've been on, I have mentioned a certain trophy a time or two that's highly regarded as one of the most annoying RNG trophies in this entire series. And that trophy is, of course, none other than an extraordinary man for completing the encyclopedia of the common man. Each artisan NPC you recruit at the homestead completes a handful of tasks throughout their everyday lives. The blacksmith hammers, the tailor takes somebody's measurements, the woodworker woodworks. To complete the encyclopedia and earn this trophy, I need to witness in real time every NPC complete every single one of their respective tasks. I cannot believe this trophy exists and it is in a video game. It is simply RNG at its finest. There is absolutely no way to influence what each NPC does. All you can really do is just make your rounds at the homestead and hope and pray each NPC does one of the tasks you haven't seen before. Let's go. This is ass. This is a great way to kick off the new crib, dude. What better trophy? The first trophy we're going for in the new spot is Encyclopedia of the Common Man. Riveting experience this here is. One strategy I did utilize was when it turned nighttime, I started up a main story sequence that took place during the day and then immediately quit out of it, which changes it back to daytime in the open world and resets the area. I think. I don't really know for sure. This may not reset the area any more than a simple fast travel, but it did make me feel better. Whatever the case, it seemed to be working because when it was all said and done, I hadn't spent half the time I was expecting to spend on this trophy. I would make my rounds, pick up any activities I hadn't seen before, load a sequence to reset, rinse and repeat. And before I knew it, I was on the home stretch. Oh, yes. Let's go. Lumber is done. 2 more to go, baby. Come on. One, let's go. 1 more, baby. 1 more. Take me to the promised land, Norris. Freaking Norris. This is where my progress halted. I spent more time waiting for Norris to do his final task than I spent on all of the other NPCs combined. Apparently, if you don't see all of his tasks before finishing the Homestead storyline, where he marries another NPC, Miriam, his tasks become much more rare. Like all men, once Norris gets married, he becomes very distracted, I guess. You do something, you bum. Norris is not pulling his weight around here, bro. All he cares about is that snatch right there. Go, keep going. Don't stop at the lamp. Don't stop at the lamp. Don't stop at the lamp. Go, go, go. Oh my God, bro. Like, do something, bro, please. Oh my God, dude. He's doing the same thing over and over again. You suck, Norris. Come on. Oh, this is it, I think. This is it. We've done it. Literally the last one. That is insane, bro. We did it. An extraordinary man. Complete the Encyclopedia of the Common Man. Dude, this is one of the dumbest trophies I think I've ever gotten in my trophy hunting career. I'm not even joking. The concept of it, just generally speaking, is one of the dumbest, by far the dumbest thing I've done in an Assassin's Creed game. I'm not even joking. But the crazy part is it could have ended up 10 times worse. This is such an RNG based trophy. I have talked to so many people where it took them like 10-15 hours to get this done. That was not near as bad as it could have been. So we're gonna count our blessings. All right, let's clean some stuff up now. The mindset for me at this point was to clean up every straggling miscellaneous trophy related to the base game before hopping into the naval missions. This led to Spit Roast for performing a double assassination with a musket, Jaeger Bomb for killing 10 Jaegers, which are these green coded enemies that spawn when you reach max notoriety, and then whatever this trophy name is, for going to every general store and trading undamaged Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yama, 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 yama.
This should be it. Another trophy? Yep. Something, Ricky Bobby. And that left just 2 miscellaneous trophies to clean up. 2 trophies that, both in their own right, almost prevented the video you're watching right now from ever existing. The first was Prince of Thieves, for looting a convoy without killing any of its guards. Convoys are transports out in the frontier part of the open world with loot inside, and they are guarded by 10 or so enemies. The goal here for the trophy is obviously not to kill any of the guards, so I used my fists to ensure that didn't happen. However, in this game, if you accidentally press the attack button on an enemy that's knocked out, Connor stomps on him and kills him, thus voiding the trophy. Or so I thought. I learned later on that this isn't entirely true, so that makes what's about to happen because of this trophy that much funnier. Another issue I ran into here was the convoy I was trying to loot was on the same path as another big patrol of enemies. And while I was trying to do the trophy, the guards for the convoy would start fighting the other patrol. You know, Revolutionary War immersion, I guess. And then they would kill each other. So even though I wasn't the one who killed them, it still voided the trophy. Great rematch faster. After a few attempts, I became very frustrated, so I opted to go for the second trophy, which, little did I know, happened to be the single worst trophy in this game, but also one we are already a tad familiar with. Original Gamer, for beating 3 of the minigames at the homestead. Thousands upon thousands of years of human civilization, and I somehow managed to exist at the same time as Assassin's Creed 3 minigames. The 3 games you have to beat are Fenerona, 9 Morris, and Bowls, which we already won, so good thing I never have to play that again. Right? I went with Fenerona first here, which plays very similarly to Checkers. Both Fenerona and 9 Morris, which we'll get to later, are pretty easy to understand for the most part. They aren't incredibly intricate games with really complex rules or anything. Hell, if I can understand it, it can't be that complicated. But what makes these minigames and this trophy so unbelievably miserable is the AI you are playing against. It is quite possibly the greatest accomplishment in the history of artificial intelligence. No matter what you do, your AI opponent will be a couple steps ahead, and it will make the correct move every single time. So all it took was 3 or 4 tries at Fenerona for me to react like this. This is fucking miserable. I fucking hate these stupid fucking games, bro. I don't know why they exist. I don't know why they're here and why there are trophies attached to them. I hate them so much. Done. I'm done with this. So at this point, I was incredibly frustrated and simply tired of playing this game, but I wasn't ready to deal with the DLC or naval missions just yet, so I went back to the convoy trophy to give it another shot. And wouldn't you know, I actually managed to take out all the guards without killing them on the very first try. And it won't let me loot it. And it won't let me loot it. And it won't let me loot it. Awesome. 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 Great. Fun game. I'm done. Lego Batman. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this. I'm done. I'm not playing it anymore. AC3's getting the Wukong treatment. I'll be back whenever I'm back to finish this. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm done. I can't with this game anymore. I'm good. 2027. Hello. 2028. I don't know. I'm done. In fact, it's not even going on the primary drive on this computer. I'm gonna throw it on an external and put it in my closet somewhere because I don't know when this video is getting made. One Lego Batman Platinum later, I returned to the hellscape of Assassin's Creed 3's Platinum Trophy experience. Not because I wanted to, but because I wanted to capitalize off of topic relevancy with Black Flag Resynced, yet I still ended up uploading this video about a month late. I'll be a professional with this YouTube thing someday. The new and improved plan was to knock out the Convoy Trophy, then do all the naval missions, then the DLC, and make the mini-games the grand finale. And with the Convoy Trophy, we picked up right where we left off. No, man, this is a... And then they fight. So then you can't... This game, I'm already about to crash out because I can't complete the trophy because the game is not... This is so bad. What are you doing? They're fighting. They're fighting. Yeah! They're already fighting, dude. I hate this game. I hate it. Hey! A video you just watched said use your fist. Oh, I'll use my fist, all right. If I had smoke bombs, I could 100% cheese this a little bit. Why are you? You're not even turned around. All right. I killed him. Why did it? Just kill me. Just kill me. I'm going to pee. Neck snapping is not a kill animation. When you use fists, they never die. Okay. So that changes things a little bit. Maybe all of this has been a little bit of an overreaction because I personally didn't know that. He was rolling around on the ground. That, you see, bro, but that doesn't make sense. That's poor game design. Are we dead ass serious right now, bro? Are we dead ass serious? If I don't get this trophy, I'm going to throw a temper tantrum. They're still alive. They're still alive. I dare you. I dare you not to give me the trophy. I dare you not to give me the trophy. Prince of Thieves, loot a convoy without killing any of its guards. Y'all remember that James Bond torture scene, Casino Royale, when he's strapped to the chair and he's like, you know, hitting him in the ball? That is a visual representation of this trophy.
Do your job, Captain!
Shut up! What's the optional? Kill the officer within the given time.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny.
God, dude, come on. Cooked. What? I thought it. Naval missions acted as the home stretch for 100% on the DNA tracker and the completionist trophy. And I would pick up 2 other trophies here as well. Entrepreneur, not pirate, for completing the 15 privateer contracts, and all washed up for completing the 4 main naval missions, which is what I went for first. Now, to be fair, collectively, between the main naval missions and the privateer contracts, these aren't entirely awful. Of these 19 missions, there are a lot of freebies that weren't difficult in the slightest. But when it comes to the 2 or 3 that are bad, they're like really bad. Take the very first main naval mission I did, called The Chase. Here you have to escort a smaller ship through a minefield while fighting enemy ships. And the sole optional objective I had to focus on was to limit the ship I was escorting's damage to 50%. Or so I thought that was the sole objective. You'll get what I'm saying in a minute. Just watch. I can't, this is so bad. Oh my God, no. Cooked. Restart the damn memory, dude. I'm already mad. So what if I just don't do this platinum? Have y'all thought about that? Have we considered that? What if I uninstalled this from my PlayStation and played Halo for the rest of the stream? I can't get ahead of it, dude. It's so over. Can I shoot through it?
Nope.
No, you cannot shoot through it.
What are you doing, Captain? That ship needs our help.
What do you mean? Shut the fuck up. That was bad. Yes, I see the ships, Ubisoft, as the ship I'm trying to protecting is taking damage. And I hit. Oh my God, I'm freaking cooked.
We need to protect the civilian ship.
There's never been a more annoying video game in the history of video games. There has never been, ever. There has never been a more annoying. I think we're actually doing okay. This is not bad. This is not a bad situation we're in. Did we cook? Please tell me it's over.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase.
It's not over? What? Are we dead ass? When was that an objective? When? That objective popped up after I destroyed every mine. I will not be gaslit by anybody in this chat today. That objective literally came on my screen about 12 seconds after I destroyed the last bit of mines. No. I'm looking at the same screen you guys are looking at. Let's fact check. I've never been more confident in my life. Detective Rob is here. Y'all ain't getting away from this one. Let's watch it. Roll the footage. Jarvis, pull out the tape. My cam's in the way, but you can only see one objective here. There's only one objective right there. One. There's nothing above it. No, I'm not. No, go back to the beginning. It's a stupid objective.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her.
We got the cock rubbing!
The cock rubbing! I don't know what that means, but it sounds funny. All washed up, complete all naval missions aboard the Aquila. Not as bad as I was expecting it to be. But we still have all the privateer contracts, so we ain't quite done yet. Hip hip hurrah! The privateer contracts were basically bite-sized versions of the main naval missions. A lot of these don't even have optional objectives, and when they did, they were about as simple gets. Sometimes that was still a bit much for me personally, but that's besides the point. Sink a frigate. This is such a crazy question to ask 70 hours deep, but what's a frigate? The first 14 privateer contracts were smooth sailing. Get it? Because it's naval mission. It was not until the 15th and final contract where I saw any sort of legitimate adversity. And unfortunately, that legitimate adversity came in the form of what was probably the most annoying naval mission of them all. We need to sink 3 ships by firing on their powder stores. To do that, you have to damage the ship just enough to reveal the powder stores, and then shoot them with your swivel guns. But there was a problem. I feel like I've scripted that exact sentence 50 times in this video. But what can I say? It's Assassin's Creed 3. By the time I got to this, I had already fully upgraded my ship, which meant my broadside cannons were too powerful. So I couldn't damage the enemy ships to a point they revealed the powder stores. They just destroyed the ships entirely. And the cherry on top, there were only 3 ships with powder kegs to begin with, and they're at the end of the mission. So if I accidentally destroyed one, I had to start over from the beginning. I think I hate this game. There's one. Please, for the love of God, let me get the other one. This video is not even getting an outro, bro. I swear to God. The sound effect of when you pop a platinum trophy, the sound effect's not even gonna be done, and I am going to be, the game's gonna be uninstalled. Damn, bro, I wish I could be as fast as every fucking ship I fight in this game. I mean, that's... Why did I upgrade? I don't know. I mean, it was part of the 100%, and I don't know. I feel like if you upgrade your ship, it does make the ship combat a little bit easier. What do you mean, why did I upgrade the ship? I'm about to fucking go off, bro. I swear. There we go. That's what we need. Here we go. This is a good one. Perfect, perfect. Chain-shotting them and then ramming them at half speed. You know what? You know what, Anime Chevalier? I'm open to suggestions at this point. I will do that. We're gonna try that. There we go. What a conveniently placed rogue wave there. All right. Okay, there's one. Number 2. All right, front end, that's good. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. I believe. If you don't believe, you shouldn't be here. Remember, chat, this is for the 100% right here. This is what it's all been leading up to. One more. One more. We never have to do it again. That's it. No way it's not. Yes. Half speed, half speed, half speed. No way. No way. No way. We're half sail. That's what we want. Downhill. Downhill like we're Giannis. We still didn't get it. I'm literally hitting it the same exact way I hit the other 2, and they both worked both times. The timing. No, not the timing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cinema. We've done it, chat. Give me my trophy. Entrepreneur, not pirate. Complete all 12 privateer contracts. and completionist, we was about to have a problem. Complete all progress tracker grid entries. That is 100% completion, folks. You absolutely love to see it. This is what it's all about. This is what we live for. This is why God put us on this earth, for stuff like that. Overcoming adversity. All right, well, it's over. Thank God. Never have to play that again. All right, so we're saving original gamer. That's going to be for the plat. I'm good on that right now. So the rest of these is going to be DLC. Is the DLC for this game good, chat? No. Not even a little bit, actually. The Tyranny of King Washington is a story expansion that was released back in 2013. Taking place in an alternate reality, George Washington is corrupted by an apple of Eden, becoming mad with power and crowning himself king of the colonies. Connor never joins the assassins in this timeline and fights against Washington's reign of terror strictly as a native, simply trying to save his people, which technically means his name isn't actually Connor here, but that's what we're going to call him anyway, because I cannot say that shit. The DLC is split into 3 episodes: the infamy, the betrayal, and the redemption, each one having their own respective trophies for completing. But our approach will be just like the base game, with the ultimate end goal being to achieve 100% completion on the DNA tracker for each episode. So that, of course, means every optional objective in every main mission, along with a bunch of activities and collectibles to take care of within each episode's open world. All in all, the Tyranny of King Washington isn't nearly as grindy as some of the other stuff we've gotten into thus far, offering 8 to 10 hours of content in total. But there was one glaring problem. That's 51 times, by the way. This DLC is somehow an even glitchier, more bug-filled mess than the base game. What? Pull out your... What are you doing? Why? Pull your axe out! And now you pull it out. Oh, we're in for a doozy here, aren't we? This is just gonna be wonderful. This is gonna be sensational. We're off to a great start here. Oh, if only I knew what was coming next. Early on in episode 1, we are given a segment where Connor uses a cannon to take out enemy soldiers. And there was an optional objective for making sure none of the soldiers escaped, essentially. Completing this mission will earn my first DLC trophy, Uniquely Familiar, and may also earn me a prescription for antidepressants. I think I've already messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Okay. Dude, I am tired, boss. I'm just gonna have to tank everything. I mean, genuinely, that's all you can do. I'm gonna die. This is awful. Oh, they're done. Did he make it? Did he get by? He got by. Did he get by? This is the worst video game that's ever been made, I think. I am so unbelievably tired of playing this. And it's not even the hardest thing I've ever done by any stretch of the imagination. It's just, I don't think I've ever done a platinum trophy that it feels every single thing required of you is fucking annoying. There's not a single thing that's not annoying to do in this game. Do I have time? Do I have time? Do I have time? Yes, I have to. I don't.
Nope.
Ubisoft consulted Satan for these optional objectives. I despise it. Oh my God, one got by. Hurry up! Okay, I messed up. Oh, wow. All right. That controller had sharp things on it because it's so busted. 1 second. This is the first platinum trophy, guys, that has caused literal blood. This platinum trophy has drawn blood. Ow, that actually really hurts. Oh, dude, I'm kind of ashamed. I'm embarrassed. I actually am. I'm kind of embarrassed of that one. My bad, guys. Oh my God, I have a problem. I might need to see somebody. Maybe we need to do it. You know, I think I might need to put this away. I was gonna throw a fit, bro. Thank God. Move over, Wukong. A new game has taken the throne and will remain the butt of every joke going forward in the RCU.
There she is. The savage that tried to steal the source.
What is even happening? What the fuck? Why does he have the app like uniquely familiar? Receive an unexpected gift. Wow, this is truly one of the DLCs of all time so far. Right about now, you're probably thinking, are there any more missions where I get to play as a bird? No, I wasn't thinking that, but now I am. Each episode of this expansion focuses on a different target of Connors. Episode 1 is Benedict Arnold, 2 is Israel Putnam, and 3, of course, George Washington. At the start of every episode, Connor acquires a new spirit animal power needed to ultimately defeat Washington. And in episode 1, he takes on the form of a wolf. So like genuinely, what am I playing right now? Is there a lore reason? I don't think so. I think they just did this, bro. Like, okay, so he just had a wolf go inside him. Oh, dude, I get to use that meme of the wolf coming out and there's a beast inside. What the hell is going on? Yeah, stuff is happening right now. Ubisoft remaster this shit. This is the remaster. Each spirit animal has a unique ability and a trophy attached to using it. The wolf offers the cloaking ability, which allows you to be invisible at the expense of your health. As dumb as I think this whole DLC is, these abilities are pretty cool. I'll give them that. Killing 25 enemies while cloaked popped the trophy a wolf in sheep's clothing. And from there, I quickly completed the 6 missions of the episode that I am not going into detail on because I just don't care about anything that's happening here, and got a trophy for killing Benedict Arnold. Best point payback, defeat Benedict Arnold. One trophy closer to never having to play this again. As far as the 100% is concerned, every episode follows mostly the same cookie cutter formula. You have all of your story missions, 3 lucid memory fragments, which are collectibles that show flashbacks of actual events that happened in the main story of the base game, and then your 15 citizen missions. These include activities like helping the hungry, rescuing somebody from a pack of wolves, or attack convoys, which, side note, suck ass in this DLC because after killing all the enemies guarding a convoy, they would frequently glitch out. This is a great remaster. Come on, this is it. Trophy, theoretically, should pop right here. Theoretically. Keyword. I've heard horror stories about this DLC, people having to replay it multiple times to get 100% and trophies to pop and stuff, so hopefully, thank God. Frontiersman. 100% sync in the Frontier. I feel like that might be the worst of all of them just because of the traveling around aspect of it. The other 2 episodes are going to be in Boston and New York, so that should make things a little better. But on to the next. Episode 2 introduces the Eagle form, granting you the ability to fly, both as a means of traversal and for stealth assassinations. This is probably the most useful ability of the 3. Well, when it actually works properly, that is. Why are you in slow motion? I don't see a damn thing. Why is it in slow motion? Why are we in slow motion? Am I having a stroke? Can this game function properly? Just once. One sequence, one mission, work how it is supposed to work. Oh my God, I'm about to give up. I genuinely, I don't know how much more I can take. It is purgatory playing this game. I'm in slow motion. I'm stuck in slow motion. I'm stuck in slow motion. Trophy. Use Eagle Flight to travel 1 kilometer. Awesome, thank you. I swapped things up a little bit in episodes 2 and 3, deciding to clear out all of the map before finishing the main story missions, because I heard that finishing the main missions before doing all of the side stuff could potentially cause you to lose all of your progress. Oh look, it's glitched, nice. And if there was even a slight chance of my opinion on this DLC being brought back towards a more positive direction, that chance was dead and gone by the end of episode 2. Can I just be done? What is happening? Oh.
Sorry, my friend. You want something? You've got to beat me.
I do not have a lot of time.
That's my condition.
Very well. But let's make it quick.
Are we dead ass? I hate this stupid game, dude. A square to rage quit. Real. Can I do that IRL, please? What are we doing? What is this? Blindsided. Thank you. Defeat Putnam. Give me my freaking 100% trophy. You better give it to me right now. You better give it to me right now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. The new Tea Party. 100% synchronization in Boston. I was about to blow a gasket if that trophy didn't pop. Oh, one more to go, baby. Get me out. 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 With episode 3 comes the third and final spirit animal ability, Bear Might, where you transform into a bear and slam the ground to make dudes go flying. It's actually pretty hilarious. While clearing all of the icons on the episode's map, I racked up 125 kills using this ability, rewarding me with Aftershock. And once the map was all cleaned up, I sped through the story missions as quick as I could, eager to never play this fever dream of a DLC ever again. And it definitely got a couple more licks in on me before I made it out. Who is shooting me? Who is... I fucking do not. I dare you to make me start over. I dare you to make me start over. I dare you to make me start over. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Bye-bye. George Washington boss fight. Wow. Run, it's George. Oh my God, dude. This is so silly. It's, oh my, what are we doing? What in the hell are we doing? And now we've got little George Washington. It's so stupid, bro. This is just... Oh my God. What is happening? Do I need to... I'm guessing I might need to... What? It's the worst. Get me out. Just give me the trophy so I can one step closer to uninstalling. First in the hearts. Defeat George Washington. Give me my 100%. Oh, so the whole thing was in his mind. All right, so this is the canon. Like this is now we're back in the real. Okay. Oh, so none of that was even real. None of that even happened. It was all in their heads. Absolute ass. If that was not the epitome of our experience here, some content just makes itself. You can't make that shit up, bro. What just happened? That is just the bow on top of a box full of of elephant shit set on fire. That was one of the worst, if not the worst DLCs I've ever played in my life. That was just an unpleasant experience from start to finish. I could not have lower opinions. I never want to even talk about it again. I want to Men in Black myself, pretend that I did not just spend the last 9 hours of my life unlocking every trophy for that DLC. I would give it a 1 out of 10. The only reason that I'm giving it a 1 is it's so bad it's funny sometimes, and the animal abilities are kind of fun. Ass. But unfortunately, it's not gonna get much better from here because we have 1 trophy remaining. Original gamer, win a game of Fenerona, Morris, and Bowles on the homestead. Arguably the worst trophy in the game. Everything we have endured so far, all that this platinum trophy has put us through, has led to this moment. My biggest challenge yet. Original gamer. Or, if you'd like to call it by its government name, the trial and tribulation God spoke of in the Bible. We've already played Fenerona and failed miserably, and we've already beaten Bowles. So at least that's 1 minigame crossed off our list. Why are you laughing? That left just 1 minigame we hadn't given a real shot yet. 9 men's Morris. The rules here are fairly straightforward. You are simply trying to get 3 pieces in a row, either vertically or horizontally, not diagonally, and prevent your opponent from doing the same. And when you do get 3 in a row, you can remove one of your opponent's pieces from the board. And the first person to get their opponent down to 2 pieces wins. But just like Fenerona, the AI here, frickin' Oliver, is just astounding. The Emperor Doom of obscure minigame opponents. A Cracker Barrel rockin' chair hates to see this guy coming. He might be the one who knocks. When I started up my stream, all I had left to do was this trophy. And I thought it was just gonna be, you know, a rough little couple of hours beating my head against the wall and eventually just stumble into a win and then go on about the rest of my day. But as you will soon see, it ended up being a lot more than that. I feel like I'm kind of cooking. I feel like I might have something here, right? Ow. Fuck! Oh, you're cooked, buddy. There's no way you can get across. Ah! I hate it. I hate everything about this game. Why did I do that? Now he's just gonna move over and move that one down. I just feel hopeless. Like there's not a single move I can make that he doesn't, he's not ahead, that he's not gonna respond in the way he's supposed to respond. I'm just locked in. Like there's not even a single move I can make. I mean, like, what am I even doing? Like, what am I even doing? I'm about to crack a beer at 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't even drink, bro, but I'm about to go get a beer. I don't want to be doing this all day. Genuinely. That's the trajectory. That's where we're headed right now, though. This is headed to be an 8. I don't feel like I am so unconfident against this freaking Jarvis level AI, this Cortana fucking AI that they have in this game. I am so unconfident at playing against it that I don't feel if I play this for 8 hours, I am not going to be able to beat it. Marble Reds sound incredible right now. Can I just get 3 in a row one time? That's all I want. Just one. Just one. I would love that. To have one shot. That's cool. None of us score here. That's awesome. Eat my dude. Whatever, man. Enjoy your morbid obesity. Actually, I don't think there's anything he can do here. Nah, bro, there's nothing he can do here to stop me from doing this. How? How? He already had that one, right? You can just move it and move it back? Did he not already have that one? What is it? You can just move it and then move it right back. How did he move back and I can't? It wouldn't let me press it. It would not let me move back. I am spamming pressing X, Don't gaslight me. No, I had it selected. I had the piece chosen, chat. I was sitting there, I was pressing X. It would not let me go back.
I'll take it.
Got your ass. Oh my God, I didn't. Oh my God, I did. I did it. Jarvis, kill this man for me, would you? Jarvis, lock in. Jarvis, nuke his house. I hope you get freaking polio in this time of no medicine. I hope you starve in the winter. This NPC must have only played this his entire life. No eating, drinking, or breathing. Oh, he's done some eating. Look at him. He's hogging the whole village's calories, dude. Fat fuck. Every spare calorie in the village is this guy's. And village is starving because he's eating all the food. How are you 380 pounds in the 1700s? Wait. Wait. Wait, I did that shit for real. Nah, bro, he's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. What he just did. How did he do that? Am I missing something? Yes. Yes, I was. There is one more rule of 9 Men's Morris I forgot to mention. When a player is down to 3 pieces, they are then given the ability to move their pieces to any empty spot on the board of their choosing. It does not have to be directly horizontal or vertical like normal. It can be all the way across the board. And yours truly was obviously unaware of this rule. I refuse. No, I did not come this far. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. I don't even know, I didn't even know this was a thing. So what do I do? I don't know what he can and can't do now. So I can do whatever I want now, huh? So now we're just gonna be freaking stuck here doing a loop. One more correct move. That is all I needed to save 4 hours of my life that I will never get back. 4 hours stolen from me by Oliver. That heartbreaker sucked the life out of me. And I was starting to feel pretty desperate. So I decided to premiere a brand new segment here in the Rob Cinematic Universe, Phone a Mod, where I hop in a call with one of my mods and see if we can put our heads together to tackle whatever problem it is I'm dealing with. This problem being Oliver. Fat fuck. First up was my good pal, Will, who couldn't talk on Discord, so I had to hold the phone up to the mic so chat could hear. And Will coached us through what ended up being an over 20-minute attempt. This is insane, bro.
Yeah, this is like this.
This is so stupid.
This game is actually dog shit. Why did he do that again?
Do I need to restart?
Yeah, restart it.
Okay.
I don't know why he's doing that now.
You are my Barbara Gordon. Here?
Yes. Okay, and then he should put one right. Did he put it on the bottom? What the fuck is he doing?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Let me think, because he's doing things that he didn't do with me.
Of course. And then I'm gonna have to slide this down.
Yeah. Go ahead and block him there.
Yeah.
You might actually have him here. Bring that middle one down and then bring it back up after he moves, because he's not gonna be able to get a connect 3.
Move it out. Move it out. Move it out. Move it out. Yes.
Bring that back up. And then it's going to take him a minute to connect 3. He'll probably go for that top left one and try to bring it to the center.
If I move this down, he might choose, because the AI is the most brilliant thing that's ever graced humanity. He might not move this because he knows I'll take it.
Yeah.
But that's really my only option.
Yeah, that might.
That's like really the only play, for real.
Yeah, that's your only shout. Jesus Christ. Let's see what he does.
Oh, you dummy.
No. You're cooking right now. You got this.
So now I go back up, right, and take it?
Yeah. Take that. And I think the middle piece, that middle piece is probably your safest bet. He's going to take a piece regardless. I think up with that is probably your best bet.
Up?
Yeah. He's playing right.
What are you doing, you psycho?
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually f***ing insane. Bring that one up again, I guess. Like,
why would he do that?
Because he knows what you're doing. He knows that he.
What, dude? I swear to God, why is cancer still a thing? Why does cancer still exist? If this AI exists, why does cancer exist? It should be cured. There should be no illness.
He's getting mad, foggy right now.
This is insane. Move that bitch up and take one of my pieces, you. There you go. He's gonna start doing crazy shit now.
At this point, is like literally finding an opening that he's gonna make a mistake, essentially, and not like go in for a piece that's gonna like block you.
All right, we've got to play this right. We cannot mess this up because we actually can win here. But if we make the wrong move, it's over. I need to go down. What a freaking weirdo, bro. Why would you do that?
He needs to move that middle piece.
Okay, but so what he's gonna do, if I go up here, he's gonna move the top right down. I need him to steal one, so then I can do whatever I want, because he's gonna go for the triple to take one, but that's gonna move his middle piece. So it doesn't matter.
Move the piece up again and see what he does. I mean, that's the only thing you can do anyway. You don't want to.
He's so weird, bro. What are you doing? Dude, I'm like shaking. If this should go mid because he's gonna go 3, take 1, and I'll have 3 and I can move it. F it. We're sending. Do it, boy. Do what you want to do. Take your 3. Yes, take 1. Oh my God, I did not consider that. We lost. No, dude, it's over. And now it's over. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it.
That was not what I was expecting.
It was a valiant effort by the great William, but here he tagged out of PhoneMod, and in comes our second contestant, Chase Kitty, the highest paid of the mods. That's a joke. None of them are being paid for this. Chase also happens to be something of a 9 Men's Morris veteran himself, but even he was not enough for Oliver.
All right, now you want to go interior square, right side, where you're blocking, right there, yeah, you're up against him. Fuck him, wow, okay.
This guy, he's so good.
And then he's gonna block you.
No, he's not.
Oh, wow, that was pretty stupid.
Oh, no, it's because I don't have any freaking... He knows I don't have any pieces left, bro. He's a genius. Why does this exist? I just want you to sit back, Chase, and think about what it is we're doing right now.
How have I beaten this twice is my question. Like, how did I do that?
I want him to go here, so then I have him here. I'm doing this. Do it. Go down. You are a psycho.
No, that's...
He's so intelligent.
Okay.
This has to go here, so he can't.
Right. Well, he's just gonna...
Oh, he got another one, bro. Oh my God, I'm resetting. He's just gonna go back.
He's got you on a two-way.
This is unbelievable, bro. This is unbelievable. Okay, I have to pee. Hold on.
I've always wanted to be alone with Chair. I've worked very hard to get to this moment. I got the AI tool pulled up. We're gonna let Skynet take us home.
I'm not mad at it.
Interior square, top right corner. That one. Exterior square, right middle.
Here?
Yes. Middle square, top middle. Well, this AI is a piece of shit because it walked you right into that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still... Dude,
it wants you to...
This was 2012, bro. We are in the generation of AI, and it cannot compete with the Morris AI from Assassin's Creed 3 from 2012 on the Xbox 360. Like, what is this? At this point, myself, Chase, and even chat felt pretty hopeless. And to lift our spirits, we thought maybe going to the other game, Fanarona, would hopefully turn the tide. Many say Fanarona is harder than 9men's Morris, so this decision could have easily been a total disaster and made the situation even worse than it already was. But for the first time in 80 hours, something actually went my way in Assassin's Creed 3.
And then you diagonal up, and then you diagonal up again.
Oh, he's so cooked. There's no way. There's
Well,
no...
hang on. Hey, brother, it is over when there are no pieces left on the board.
Impossible. He has one piece, bro. He has one piece.
Oh my god, I think we have him boxed in. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes! We won!
Dude, that took me the first time I did this game. I mean, I was like 21, so maybe I was a moron, but that took me days.
I believe it. I believe it. We finally, guys, 4 hours and 27 minutes into the stream, we get a W. That's just what we needed. All right, one more to go, and then we never have to play this video game again.
Maybe the preacher's an idiot.
Maybe. Is he dumb? Oh, that felt good, dude. But now we have to go back to hell. Maybe let's bet 10. Let's bet 10 and see.
That's what's gone wrong.
That's what's gone wrong. We needed stakes.
Needed motivation.
He has no pressure. No. I'm gonna play this right here. Oh shit. Yeah, never mind. No, I'm restarting.
We just gave him a bad interior lane in the mid game. Oh yeah, and then he's gonna. Fuck that. Yeah, you're done.
Dude, like, this is gonna make up like a whole entire 45 minutes of the video. I think I need to take my kids to the park this evening and just soak up the sun and God's earth, his beautiful creation.
That Connor gave you.
God, no.
This country wouldn't exist without Connor.
We were 5 hours deep now, with maybe 5 good runs of Morris under our belt. And that type of ratio is rather demoralizing. Still, we stayed persistent and inevitably came to another attempt that was totally winnable. And with Chase coaching me through it, I was soon presented with a 6th opportunity to put Oliver down for good. Fat fuck. I think he's actually playing some shit right now. So this, like, move this?
Yeah, because if you're up one piece and you guys play 1 for 1, that benefits you because you're up.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm just gonna move it. You freaking weirdo! You're weird!
But I think he might just stall indefinitely.
I'll sit here all freaking day with him. I do not care.
So this is fine. He's gonna get you, right? There's no way to stop it. But we want to make sure the move we make leaves you with a kill shot no matter what.
Okay, so we have 2 options here. I either move this or I move this. And he's going to take either one, right? Wait, no, we might be good. I think we're move ahead. I go down here, he moves this here, he takes it. That leaves me with 4. I go down 1.
No. You move the center one, the middle square center, right, that one, you move it right.
He moves, he takes this.
He takes.
I go down here, he has to make a move. I go back, we fucking won.
Wait. Let's just
hold on.
Game it out just to be sure.
You are a weirdo! Why would you do that?
I'll tell you why I did it, because he knows you made an unbeatable move. So he's got to make at least 2 moves to get rid of one of your pieces. Let's move.
Dude, like, in the chat's gonna clown me for it, but why would you do that? You had 3 in a row. Why would the AI make that decision? That is so unreal. That is crazy.
My only guess is that it's a plus EV move that's so many moves ahead that, like, we don't even totally see the math on it. This is okay though. We just have to make sure you have a triangle position if he gets one more piece, because then it's unbeatable.
So if I move this, I mean, he's just gonna block it.
He's just gonna go in the middle.
Move this?
No, I would move the middle one. I would let him block it.
Move your shit back. You know you want to. I'm trying to get him to move that middle piece to take the 3, so then I can move. I'll be able to move freely. So move it back.
Move it exactly back where you just had it.
This dude's a freaking weirdo, man. I think I just go back and forth here.
Yeah, I agree.
This guy, bro. Move your damn piece. We will sit here all day. All day. Yeah, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You move. Yeah, I think you move. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay.
I don't think it is, though, is it?
No, 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 it is. It is. We're fine. Move that top piece that your cursor's currently over back to where he was blocking you.
Yeah.
That one. Yep. Move it right there.
Oh my God, I won.
Take your win.
Oh my God, we won. We freaking won. We freaking won. It's over. Pop the trophy. Pop the trophy. Pop the trophy. Why is it not popping? Chase, why is it not popping?
I don't know. I guess go play bowls again.
I won bowls.
I remember. I was on the stream.
Somebody said leave the building. Not popping. It's not popping. Chase, why is it not popping? You need to win bowls against the Irish guy. I won. Where's the Irish guy? I won bowls up here by the ship. Does that not count? Nope. Sure doesn't. Apparently, the trophy description, win a game of bowls, Fanarona, or Morris on the homestead, is not entirely accurate. Apparently, when it comes to bowls, it has to be a specific spot and specific opponent within the homestead. And the one I did by the ship, however many hours ago, does not count towards the trophy. Great fucking remaster. Yeah, but I thought the homestead was like just the homestead, like the whole entire area of the map. I thought that was all considered because we're going to talk about this for a second because why is it that this isn't considered the homestead? I consider the entirety. See that what it says in the bottom left there? Davenport Homestead. You see what it says when I go up here up by the ship? It still says Davenport Homestead. This part of the map is known as the homestead. I didn't know that the homestead stops right here at the lake. So no, like that's stupid. Just another example of this. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to stop. It makes no sense. You're not going to convince me, oh, well, technically, that's not the... No, all of it's the homestead. And you can't say, oh, well, it's talking about all the people. The freaking manor's all the way up here. The manor's up there. That's Miriam's camp in the top of the freaking map in the woods. You got the miners over here. This is all homestead. Technically, the Aquilo and the docks are the homestead.
That's what happens when you get an athlete like me in these games.
Shut the fuck up. Please, 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 please. Oh, yes. I'm up one. Please, dog. Oh, my God. What a demon. I think this might actually be for the win, guys. Come on, baby. Please. I can't look. Oh, he's got one more throw. Please don't do me like that. Did I win? Oh my God, I won. Oh my God, I won. Platinum, we did it! We did it! It's over!